We are heading in to our favorite Halloween store, Spirit, to see if we can add a little spook to the front door.
Wow. It's a little too spooky for me. Oh my gosh, this Chucky. That was my nickname.
Oh my God. Good. Let's do it. That's good.
Yeah?
We don't want the purple one. There's one over here that's silky. Yeah, that's kind of wizardry though. No, if you want wizard, the other one has more structure on the... I like this one best. That's a good one.
What about one that has purple?
Well, you and I don't really even like purple. Yeah, that's good. And you can throw it on when you go to school.
We're ready. I mean, do we want any of these creepy hands?
Smoke machine.
I know, I was just looking at that.
Killer. Fog machine.
Yeah, let's do it. Seriously?
Yeah.
That's exciting. For candy?
Ready for that to fry.
Oh.
Oh my God. You got it, bite. Too hard. It's the most action I've gotten all week.
We would never do pink. We would probably, should we do glow in the dark?
Is that dual? Well, I think we need to test it. That's super exciting.
Or I would just get regular white.
I mean, I would get one glow in the dark and mix it in and see if this.
Okay.
Let's do that for you.
All right.
Do you ever wear any of these earrings? I mean, these are all no, but to me, like, I would do those.
Spiders.
I would do those. I would do those maybe.
Spin it around one more time. I like those eyes.
Where? Ooh, yeah. Those are
Those are
fun.
fun.
For Halloween?
Yeah.
Do you want them? Or do you want boo? Oh my gosh, I used to put these on my kids when we trick-or-treated in town. Put like a glow sticker on their wrists or on their costume and you can track them. Do you want these?
Yeah.
Don't mess with a woman with a broom. In the kitchen or in the wild. We are gonna decorate for Halloween. Who's ready?
I'm not. It's still August. We're shooting for October.
Don't tell our secrets. The key here is less is more. We don't want to store. We don't want to have items that are, something that is going to take up tons of storage in an attic or in your bin. You should not have 10 Halloween bins. You should have one.
Unless you're one of those houses that goes all out Halloween.
One bin, fun items, just decorate outside. I don't need to see ghosts and goblins in the kitchen, the powder, and my primary bedroom. No gracia.
But we are going to give you a few tips if you want to go take it inside tastefully. Things like black candlesticks in your candlestick holders that you already have existing, or
a vase
that has some black and brown in it that gives it a moodier vibe. We like to do little bats on a few of the windows.
Yeah, those are crossover items.
But keep it simple.
Yeah, so here's my single bin. I've referred to this since like 1982. There's an extra hanger in there, I don't know what that's about. What I usually do with this hat, I always keep it at the front door. I stuff the hat part with newspaper and I put it on the top of the banister because why? If someone comes to the door during the holidays or if I'm going to a party, I can just put this on and go out and be done.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to dress.
Where would you put it though if you put it here?
Well, I wouldn't put it outside. Like this is an inside item.
Inside
on the banister, I stuff it so it's a grab and go item, but it's also decorating a little bit of the inside, which is breaking my rules, but I do a little bit. I put these on anything I see. So I would just start. And these spiders I got at Goodwill. I'm not joking, maybe when my kids were in kindergarten. So that is like 107 years ago. Goodwill, especially in the off season, has like crazy good Halloween seasonal decorations, right? And I've just reused these and reused these and reused these. Now, I don't attach them super tight. I just kind of like would put them in a tree, and I just kind of go with it. I don't overthink it. Some of these have strings on them and I hang them from the doorway, like so. So we can do that today. Just use a tack.
And how do we feel about spider webs? Oh, because we could grab some.
Do it.
I mean, I have some natural ones. We could just.
What do you mean natural? You're gonna
Some real ones.
The key is cluster stuff, like things together rather than super spread out is gonna be more impactful. Can you reach? So you can put it in the back side.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God. Here's some of my kids' Halloween art.
Oh.
I think it'd be smart to keep.
You can hang that if you have
Yeah,
a little
like-
card holder or something in the kitchen, or put it on the fridge.
I just reused it and put it on the fridge. Like,
Yeah.
remember when you made that? It's like a little skeleton.
Do that too.
When the kids were little, I put like Monster Mash, like crazy music on when we were decorating to kind of get them in the spirit. And no one would help me, but they saw me doing it. And this is what I would go to school in to embarrass the kids every time. Again, what is it? It's a big pumpkin. I could put it over any outfit. The key to dressing up is like, just make it simple. Like I can walk out the door
The hat on with
any time and I would walk in and they'd be like, oh my God, I've seen that every single year. So this is me in the wild at Halloween for 20 years, like literally.
I love it.
Look at this.
Is that an apron?
Yeah, like if you're entertaining and you're making cocktails and you like don't want to dress up as Cher or like, you know, Madonna, you could hang like a lemon there and be a sourpuss or something. You would.
All right, let's go look in the garage to see what we have. Do you have one Halloween bin that typically we use for indoor stuff?
Uh-oh, my mic just fell down my... I would look for a scary, like hanging goblin or witchy or something to hang out there, and then you're kind of done. This house is new to you, so you've never decorated here before. Part of it's breaking down like, what am I working with? How much am I willing to invest? And what impact do I want to have? Again, clustering is better. Like right now I can see all these are on the same level.
Yeah.
So how do we do it? So I would take this guy right away and drop him. We need variation. You know,
We
that's
need to go
kind of,
low with that one, and we need to go low with the one in the corner.
yeah, way better, right?
Yeah.
So now we just like adjust his legs so he looks more realistic.
So here I'm counting 7 large spiders. And you could probably even get away with just having 3, depending on your entryway.
Yeah.
Even 3 would be substantial.
So let's look in this bin and see if there's anything you'd want to use outside. Yeah, you could do those in the planters. And again, when you're entertaining or if you have something that's focused on inside, like you can bring these inside. But again, are these going to have more impact together or spread out? And I would say together.
A fun thing to do is if you have little kids,
Oh, yes.
have them paint some Halloween rocks, and then you can set them out in the front as people walk in.
It's whimsical, it's joyous.
You know what else we could do are lanterns.
Well, when you're,
Keep it moody.
yeah,
just 2
when you're
lanterns.
entertaining, just put lanterns in with orange glowing candles
Yeah.
or white, and it doesn't matter.
And then if you have a broom that is black or has a dark brown color to it, just stick it outside by the front door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's it that we can use for outside. I'm gonna get bats similar to Teal's. I found them on Pottery Barn. I'm sure you can find them elsewhere. They'll be linked below in our Shop My Board. You can also find them on our Substack page. I also found a ghost at Pottery Barn that I'm gonna stick in the pantry window. So it'll be a spooky behind the scenes moment when you're walking up to the front door. H is on there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think we should try this.
It is 92 degrees in Portland, and I'm trying to turn it on here, if you know what I mean. But sometimes life just hits you, and you still have your that's going on, and you still have your emotions and kids launching for college and anticipation of kids' final years in high school and all the things. It's just, life is so overwhelming and so heavy and so amazing and full all at the same time. And here you are, you're trying to like talk about spooky, funny, fun things that is going to come down the pike, but you're still like standing in your stuff. And I don't know, I'm just here with you if you're standing in your stuff. It's hard, but there's always tomorrow.
Boo.
We hope you had fun today with us, getting this entryway ready for Halloween, shopping with us. Hopefully we gave you some tips of what to buy, what not to buy. Just remember, real pumpkins will make all the difference in truly transforming this base.
And remember, cluster your items, whether it be spiders or ghosts or witches. Cluster the items. You don't need a lot. Think one bin can do a lot in your area, and have a witch's hat right at the front door to create a quick grab and go for some spooky spirits. Are we at a strip club or are we at your front door? I'm not sure.
If you like this video, you know what to do. Please hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, all the good stuff. You can also find links below on our shop page where you can find all of the items here today that we use to transform Westward Tudor. And please check out our Substack. That is where you're gonna get a free exclusive shop the look of all of the items that you find here today, plus some other good stuff for inside.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
I just went pee and my strings were in the toilet. There's like water dripping on my.
And now you're gonna sit in my car.